possess discernment and insight to see the times and generation. Possess discernment to see the times and generation. The times are an overall timeline led by God, and a generation is individuals' timelines, progressing within God's plans. Jesus rebuked the Pharisees and Sadducees, who fell into religious ideologies and only sought physical signs. He replied, "When evening comes, you say, 'It will be fair weather, for the sky is red.' And in the morning, 'Today it will be stormy, for the sky is red and overcast.' You know how to interpret the appearance of the sky, but you cannot interpret the signs of the times." If your spiritual eyes to interpret the wicked and adulterous times and generation are not opened, you will lose discernment and insight. The Pharisees, scribes, and Jewish religionists were not able to recognize the Messiah Jesus, who came with the 3 titles of Christ. But the men of Nineveh heard about Jesus, who would overcome death and rise in 3 days, and were saved from destruction. Abraham, who read the times full of idols and a generation that only asked for physical signs, rejoiced and was glad to see the Messiah Christ who was to come, and had the discernment to see his own timeline. If you open your eyes to the spiritual world, you will come to know that all blessings lie in Jesus Christ. There are things you must keep in mind. Change your faithful timeline within Jesus Christ. Only when you come out from religious idolatry of the flesh can you enjoy spiritual blessings. Enjoy the blessing of Christ, who promised to be with you now. If you are bound by the things of the world, you will not know what a spiritual blessing is. You are not the being who worries about what to eat or wear. Only when you break down the 3 curses, death, Satan, and hell, with the 3 titles of Christ, the power of king, priest, and prophet, can you have the insight to read the times and generations.